Sleep is something we all do. It's part of life. But as we grow older, the way we sleep and what happens while we sleep can change in ways we may not expect. Some changes are normal. We may wake up more often. We may need to go to the bathroom at night. We may feel sleepy during the day. But sometimes, sleep can become dangerous. This is a story of a man who was 71 years old. He looked healthy. He had no big illness. But one morning, he didn't wake up. He died peacefully in his sleep. His death shocked his family. What had happened? Doctors later said there was no clear disease. But there were signs that some habits before bedtime might have played a role. That's why this video or article is so important. If you are over 70 or care about someone who is, this could help save a life. We're going to talk about 4 bedtime habits that seniors should avoid. And more importantly, we'll talk about what to do instead. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness and safety. Let's begin. John was 71. He lived with his wife in a quiet neighborhood. He loved gardening, reading newspapers, and watching old movies at night. He was retired and mostly healthy. He had some mild blood pressure issues, but nothing serious. He walked daily, took his medicine, and saw his doctor every few months. He enjoyed his life. He loved telling stories to his grandkids and eating cookies before bed. On a cold evening in January, John had dinner, watched a movie late into the night, then fell asleep on the couch. In the morning, his wife tried to wake him, but he didn't move. She thought he was just sleeping deeply. But as minutes passed, she knew something was wrong. Emergency help came, but it was too late. John had passed away in his sleep. There was no heart attack, no stroke, no clear reason. The doctors said it might have been cardiac arrhythmia, an uneven heartbeat during sleep. But they couldn't say why it happened that night. After more questions, it turned out that he had eaten a heavy meal late, taken an over-the-counter sleeping pill, watched TV until 1 a.m., had not gone to the bathroom before sleep. All of this may seem small, but in older adults, these little habits can add up and cause unexpected problems at night. As we age, our bodies go through many changes. One of the biggest changes happens during sleep. Here's why sleep can be different or more risky after 70. A. We sleep lighter. Older adults spend more time in lighter sleep stages. This means they wake up more often and may not feel as rested. B. We wake up more often. Bathroom needs, body aches, or light noises can wake someone up at night. C. Less deep sleep equals less recovery. Deep sleep is when the body heals itself. But people over 70 may get less of this deep rest. That can affect the heart, brain, and immune system. D. Sleep disorders are more common. Things like sleep apnea, when you stop breathing in your sleep, restless legs, or insomnia are more likely in older adults. E. Medications can affect sleep. Many seniors take pills for blood pressure, cholesterol, or pain. Some of these drugs affect sleep patterns or cause drowsiness. F. The heart works harder at night. During sleep, your heart rate and blood pressure should go down. But if your bedtime habits are unhealthy, your heart might stay under stress, leading to trouble. These are just some of the reasons why what you do before bed really matters when you're over 70. Now, let's talk about the 4 habits to avoid. Eating heavy meals late at night. Let's start with the first habit that can be harmful. Eating a large or heavy meal too close to bedtime. This is something many of us do without thinking. We eat dinner late, maybe have a snack afterward, and go to bed full. But after 70, this can be dangerous. A. Your digestion slows down at night. When you're sleeping, your whole body is trying to rest, including your stomach. If you eat a heavy meal late, your digestive system is forced to keep working. This can lead to acid reflux, heartburn, feeling bloated or uncomfortable, poor sleep quality, In some cases, acid from the stomach can move up into the chest or throat area. This is called GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. It can disturb sleep and even affect breathing. B, it can affect your heart. Some studies have shown that eating a big meal late at night may raise your blood pressure or heart rate during sleep. This puts extra stress on the heart at a time when it should be resting. In older adults, especially those with heart problems, this can increase the risk of heart rhythm problems or even sudden cardiac events during sleep. A better habit: eat your last big meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you're hungry later, have something light like a banana, a small bowl of oats, a few almonds or walnuts, a warm glass of milk. These foods are easy to digest and won't overload your system. Also, avoid things like spicy food, fried or greasy food, chocolate or caffeine, found even in some desserts. Give your body time to wind down before sleep. Your heart, stomach, and brain will thank you. Using screens right before bed. Now, let's talk about screens, TVs, phones, tablets, or computers. Many seniors enjoy watching TV or scrolling through their phones before sleep. It feels relaxing, like a way to end the day, but it can actually keep you from getting good rest, and in some cases, affect your health. Here's how screens can harm your sleep. A, blue light affects your brain. Screens give off a type of light called blue light. This light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, even if it's night. That means your brain stops making melatonin, which is a hormone that helps you fall asleep. Less melatonin equals harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. B, mental stimulation keeps you alert. Watching the news, intense dramas, or reading emails can keep your brain active. It becomes harder to relax, and you may lie in bed with your mind still racing. C, it delays your sleep cycle. Using screens late into the night can shift your internal clock. That means you may fall asleep later and wake up tired. Over time, this lack of deep sleep can lead to memory problems, mood changes, increased risk of falls, higher blood pressure. In the case of the 71-year-old man, he watched TV late into the night before falling asleep. His brain and heart didn't get the time they needed to wind down. That might have played a role in what happened. A better habit: turn off all screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Use night mode on your phone or tablet if you must use them. Try screen-free activities like reading a printed book, listening to calming music, gentle stretching, talking with a loved one, breathing exercises. The goal is to let your brain slow down. When your mind is calm, your body can follow. Ignoring bathroom trips before bed. As we age, bladder control becomes more sensitive. Many seniors wake up once or twice during the night to use a bathroom. That's normal. But ignoring the urge before bed or drinking too much water late in the evening can lead to dangerous consequences. When you skip a bathroom trip before bed, your bladder fills up during sleep. This can cause sudden waking, interrupted rest, or even panic if the urge becomes too strong. The rush to the bathroom in the dark increases the risk of falls, dizziness, and accidents. A fall at night can mean more than a bruise. It can mean broken bones, head injuries, or hospital stays. For someone over 70, a simple fall can lead to a serious decline in overall health. Some never fully recover. Interrupted sleep also affects blood pressure and heart rhythm. Sudden changes in body position, from lying to standing, can strain an aging heart. This can trigger heart irregularities or even cause a person to pass out. Avoiding this habit is simple but vital. Empty your bladder before going to bed every single night. Try to avoid drinking large amounts of water or tea after dinner. If you need to take medication with water, do it early in the evening. A calm night begins with a comfortable, empty bladder. Taking sleeping pills without a doctor's advice. Many seniors struggle with sleep. Some toss and turn. Others wake up often. In desperation, Many turn to over-the-counter sleeping pills. Some use them every night without telling their doctor. This is one of the most dangerous habits. Sleeping pills may seem harmless, but for people over 70, they can be deeply risky. These medications can slow down brain activity too much. They can affect breathing, heart rate, and awareness. In some cases, they may cause confusion or memory problems the next day. In others, they can lead to falls or grogginess that lasts into the morning. One of the most serious risks is how sleeping pills affect the nervous system during deep sleep. Some can relax the muscles so much that breathing becomes shallow. For people with undiagnosed sleep apnea, this is especially dangerous. In the case of the 71-year-old man, a single sleeping pill, combined with a heavy meal, late-night screen use, and no bathroom trip, might have created a perfect storm. His heart may have slowed too much. His breathing may have weakened. And because he was alone on the couch, no one noticed until morning. No pill should be taken lightly, especially when it changes how your brain and body rest. Sleeping pills should only be used under medical advice, and only when safer options have failed. There are natural ways to improve sleep. A proper routine, a dark room, a calm evening, a little exercise in the day. These things work slowly, but they work safely. If sleep problems persist, it's time to talk to a doctor, not to the pharmacy shelf. Healthy bedtime habits for seniors. Bad habits can quietly hurt, but good habits can heal. Sleep is not just rest. It's the body's time to repair the heart, brain, and immune system. After 70, sleep becomes a form of medicine. Healthy sleep doesn't come from luck. It comes from routine. A consistent bedtime helps. Going to sleep at the same time every night teaches the body when to wind down. Random sleep times confuse the internal clock and lead to restless nights. Light matters. In the evening, keep lights dim and warm. In the morning, expose yourself to natural sunlight. This balances melatonin and improves alertness during the day, making it easier to fall asleep at night. Noise matters. Bedroom should be quiet. Turn off the TV. Silence the phone. Use calming sounds if needed. Soft music, a fan, or a white noise machine. The bed is for sleep, not for eating, not for watching the news, not for worrying. Teach your mind that bed means rest. Keep the room cool. A temperature around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit is best for deep sleep. Heavy blankets can overheat the body and disturb your rest. Move your body during the day. A short walk, light stretching, or even cleaning the house helps the body feel tired in a natural way. Avoid naps after 3 p.m. A short nap after lunch is fine, but long naps late in the day can steal from your night's sleep. Limit alcohol. Even one drink too close to bed can affect the quality of your sleep. You may fall asleep quickly but wake up feeling unrested. Don't rely on caffeine to stay awake. And don't rely on pills to fall asleep. Let sleep come from peace, not pressure. Good sleep is a habit, like brushing your teeth. It takes care. It takes repetition. But once it becomes part of your life, it rewards you every morning. Signs of sleep problems you shouldn't ignore. Not all sleep issues are normal. Some are warnings. The body speaks in quiet ways, but it always speaks. Waking up gasping for air is not normal. It may be a sign of sleep apnea. In sleep apnea, breathing pauses for several seconds without the person knowing. This puts strain on the heart and brain. Loud, irregular snoring may be more than just noise. It can also point to breathing problems that only happen during sleep. Frequent waking, every hour or two, can be caused by bladder issues, stress, or medications. It may seem minor but should be discussed with a doctor. Legs that feel restless, tingly, or painful at night could be a condition called restless leg syndrome. It can disturb sleep and lead to exhaustion over time. Nightmares or vivid dreams might be caused by medications or even neurological changes like early dementia. Waking up very early and not being able to fall back asleep may be a sign of depression or hormonal shifts. Daytime sleepiness, mood swings, memory problems, or falling asleep without meaning to are not just signs of aging. They are signs of poor sleep quality. Ignoring these signs is risky. Paying attention could prevent serious health problems. When to see a doctor? A doctor can help with more than just pills. They can help discover what's behind your sleep issues. Sleep apnea, anxiety, medication side effects, or even heart problems might be involved. If you've been struggling with sleep for more than a few weeks, it's time to seek help. If you feel tired even after 7 or 8 hours in bed, it's worth looking deeper. If you take more than 30 minutes to fall asleep most nights, or wake up multiple times and can't return to sleep, you may benefit from a sleep study. Modern medicine has ways to measure your breathing, brain activity, heart rhythm, and more while you sleep. These tests are painless and can save lives. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Poor sleep affects your thinking, your energy, your safety, and your future. Protecting your sleep is protecting your health. Final thoughts. The story of the 71-year-old man was tragic, but his story can teach us something important. Sleep is not just a time of rest. For older adults, it's a time when small problems can become dangerous. What you do before sleep matters. What you eat, what you watch, what you take, what you ignore. No one expects to go to sleep and never wake up. But the habits that lead to peaceful sleep or to silent risk are often built long before the night comes. You have the power to change your habits. You have the power to protect your sleep. You don't need fear. You need awareness. You don't need medicine. You need good habits. You don't need to suffer alone. You can ask for help. Avoid these 4 bedtime habits. Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. Using screens just before bed. Ignoring the need to empty your bladder. Taking sleeping pills without a doctor's advice. Instead, build better sleep habits. Stick to a routine. Keep the room cool, dark, and quiet. Go to bed and wake up at the same time. Move during the day and relax in the evening. Listen to your body. Talk to your doctor if something feels wrong. Sleep is not just for the young. Sleep is a gift at any age. After 70, it becomes even more precious. You can live longer, live stronger, live better, and it starts tonight.